Beautiful swing. That thing is murked. Look at that thing go. Holy moly. Ace it. Woo!
Oh, okay. I think the...
Badoom. Today is a bit of a speed round. So rather than spending a couple of hours going over everything, I'm going to be working with new students for only 30 to 40 minutes, really honing in on their strengths and eradicate whatever weaknesses they have. I can't wait to see where this leads and can't wait to get started. Rito, Jason, thank you so much for joining me here today in Huntington. Woo! All right, let's lay into one here. I think you could probably throw these over 300 feet would be my guess.
Ah.
Bam. Teed off. So I must say, I had some doubts when I heard that Jason was a right-handed person who was throwing with his left hand, but he was tapping into his baseball instincts to stay forward and lateral and to figure out how to sequence and time his swing. He could throw really, really far with his left arm, even though he was a righty right out of the gate. He was throwing 375, 380. But Jason is a little bit wobbly and a little bit tentative in his balance because he's throwing on the other side of his body. So we need to use some of the X-step drills to give him confidence and balance to throw the disc harder. Beautiful line. So the lefty strategy clearly working. You really do bomb the disc, actually. You throw it very, very hard. But you're a big, strong, athletic guy. And your concession to the left hand, which has given you a lot of the proper feel, is still kind of low energy. You're tentative still. And I think that we can get a lot more energy out of this mechanism if we work on balance. So I'd like to start with that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
We fall to the right and we come up again. Fall to the right, catch, come up again.
Oh,
and at no point should your eyes break contact with me.
Okay.
Good. This looks good.
So Brian's telling me to focus really on bracing on the front foot and putting everything into it. I think I was being a little bit tentative originally on the throw, not really trusting that front foot to take the load. But a couple tips he gave me really helped me kind of visualize it, some cues that, clicked with me. And at the end, I was really feeling that brace and the extra power gained from, putting a lot of the weight and everything into the ground.
Schmack. Jason takes to the X-step drills like a duck to water. He is on his trailing foot right away. He's pushing and leveraging off of that. He's leading with the heel of his brace foot. Oh my God, what a bomb. I can feel the T-pad reverberate with the energy. Oh yes.
I'm seeing the disc go farther. Yeah, flies great. And I've never thrown these discs either, these trespasses. I've never thrown them and they flew great for me.
Schmack. That is Gonzville. Oh my goodness. Are you feeling that extra rootedness and how you're really just tight in on the ground?
Yeah, definitely. I can feel like when I get that brace right, it comes through a lot faster.
Yeah, you can really feel it like ripping out away from your body. And you know when to add to that instinctively. When to bring in the arm to brace against that mass. That's the anticipation of the idea of a energetic locus. I call it the bullet.
Okay.
But you felt it up against that tree. And essentially in baseball, it's the contact point. Same exact idea.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels like they're coming out faster, definitely. And I think speeding up the throw, I don't think necessarily is more effort. It feels like less effort. Like when you hit it right, it feels like the disc just flies out of your hand and it's easy.
That is crushed. Oh, I think it hit the cage.
Hit the basket,
Yeah.
I definitely think the method will help with longevity. What Brian was telling me, some of those cues and drills really, really help bring it right back to the forefront. You can really feel what the throw is supposed to feel like. So I think it's very important.
Good stuff, man.
Thank you very
Good
much.
job. Yeah,
appreciate it.
I heard that you can throw really far, but you're looking for extra distance.
Yep.
Let's see what that distance looks like right now. This kid can bomb. He already knows how to throw incredibly well, and he's only 15 years old. But I do see one flaw. The pesky back foot rears its head again. Very smooth. Lots of power. Nice throw. Really impressive stuff, seriously. But you're actually missing a really critical piece of the biomechanics that I'd love to teach you today.
Yeah.
The pesky back foot. Your back leg is screwing you up a little bit. I can see it the moment that you start to X-step. I want you to look down range. pick a target somewhere down there, like let's say the basket,
All right.
okay? You're already super balanced, but I need you up on the balls of your feet. Up here, come out onto the tee pad. So if you stay on the ball of the foot, it's much easier to stride onto the other ball while remaining balanced. If this heel comes down, it is almost impossible to stride in balance. You almost can't do it. And it took me years to even understand this, how critical this is.
All right, well, working with Brian, it was really fun, really exciting. I've been looking for somebody to like teach me tips to throw farther. So I'd say it was a very enlightening experience.
So when you envision your target down line and you're on the balls of the feet, it actually becomes extremely easy to walk sideways towards it the whole time. Because right now, because you're stepping behind, you have to realign and stride here. And to feel powerful, you have to pull the disc all the way over to there. That makes it much slower. You can add a lot of energy, but it's not fast because it's moving in a big arc around your body. When you can stride perfectly in balance with a single target in front of you, you can make the disc go perfectly linear. So if I have the rope here, you can see how my body would move. You can almost see me holding it. That's the balance we're talking about. So now I'm going to set up a line using the disc as a fan. So I walk forward and I fan the air right there, which is where I'm intending to throw it. Beautiful. Push hard into that right foot. You can feel it already. Beautiful. All right, let's hit a disc.
All right.
Nice and clean. Boom.
My form is more effortless, not like raw and like rocky. It's fluid like water, which I guess if you're trying to throw, that's the ideal goal. So I think it was definitely very much helped me out.
Bam. God, beautiful biomechanics.
It was amazing how just those little tweaks in my feet increased my distance and just increased my overall form.
So pretty. You have such good nose control.
That one felt right.
Yeah, that is crushed. Holy moly. Great stuff. Rito, thank you so much for coming out to learn a little bit today.
Thank you for having me.
So if you could throw a couple putters for me, just smooth shots downrange. I'd like to see what form shows up, and we'll take it from there. That thing is cruising. Look at that speed. That is a legit bomb with Luna. Working with Rito is a blast, and he's been playing for about a year and a half. Talk about a diamond in the rough. Damn, it's like 375. There is a lot to work with here. I think you can throw incredibly hard. I think that we can add a ton of energy to the system and get you throwing probably 30 to 40 feet farther today.
Okay.
First of all, we need to be light on the feet and loose, elastic. The heels are lava is the rule up here. I say it a lot these days. Get up on the balls of the feet. I had him follow that cardinal rule on the tee pad. The heels are lava. I had him focus on planting his heel firmly with authority down at the end of the tee pad. And the energy production fed into the system immediately. Think about how you dig your heel into the ground on that step. Good. Does that feel solid?
Yeah, it feels more solid.
Yeah, it should feel like lots of bite into the ground. Oh yeah. So let's see how this throws a disc. There's going to be a lot more energy in the system now. Yeah, that thing's smoked. High on the balls of the feet. That thing's blistered. There you go. Wow. Beautiful shot. Right up at the basket. His form is incredibly repeatable, and he makes multiple ace runs on this distant basket. And he sits there in astonishment while everybody kind of goes, wow, this kid can really throw.
I mean, it shocks me. I didn't know I had that in me, you know? So just being able to unlock that and see that myself in person, it's pretty cool to see.
Beautiful swing. That thing is murked. Look at that thing go. Holy moly. Ace it. Woo!
Oh, okay. I mean, it was probably 15 minutes, right? That he was teaching me that. And honestly, just seeing that evolve so quickly was really cool to see.
Fantastic job.
Thank you.
Very inspiring.
I appreciate it.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you for the help.
I think overall today was a tremendous success. This system works for everyone. Everybody very quickly gets to the fundamental mechanics. They start to feel the feedback loop between balance and stability and trust and force production. And the results speak for themselves. I can't wait for the whole disc golf ecosystem to master it. Things are going to get really crazy really soon.